Hi guys! It is time for No New Friends. It is Wednesday, so I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, despite the political climate that we're currently in and the cliffhanger that we had. I have not been tuning in, so I don't have any updates as of yet. So for me, it's still a cliffhanger. But despite all that, I hope you guys had a great, great day and did things that kept you in good spirits. But I'm glad to see how you Jateya. I wanted to log in a little bit, just a teensy bit early, so it'll notify you guys that we were coming in. So when she arrives, there'll be people here for us to talk to. But until she gets here, hey Tion! I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about No New Friends. We popped it off a few years ago now. And then we kind of let it sit over there for a little bit. Life got started. She's here. Let's see if I can figure out how to join her in. And so now we're picking, and I'm excited for you guys to meet my network. This is what this is all about. Yes, I do clarity and all that good kind of stuff. Hey, Johnson!
Hi!
I was just giving them a pep talk until you got here. That's all. Letting them know about no new friends being old and coming back. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. I'm trying to clear something off of my screen so I can see you, but I am here.
Take your time. We are right on time. I decided to jump in to give people time to be notified. Let's see. Do this. But yes, so we left. We're coming back. I thoroughly believe in help me, help you, help us. And that's what my network is for. So No New Friends is here to introduce you to my network because fortunately, I'm blessed to know some pretty dope people. And I want to be able to help you, help me, help everybody, basically. So that's what we're here for. So I've known Joyce forever. She's one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world. So I'm super excited to have her and share her with you guys. Because what she is doing, I feel one can help and heal the world. I'm just naturally drawn to people, I feel like, that help and heal. That is what I hope and try to do via clarity. So that you guys can then go on and help others. My prayer every time I get ready to work is, Lord, help me help others, help others.
Yes.
So with that being said, hopefully you guys will get something out of tonight. Hopefully she may say something that you can share with a friend that needs to hear what she has to say, because she's absolutely amazing. So
as you are.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. We have some people jumped in. I don't know if you saw Julia say hi. I had my notes here, guys, because clearly it's been a long day. But yes, I want them to hear it from you. So we're just gonna jump right on it. It's real casual, just so you know. They should know by now. Like, they get me with hair, ponytail, makeup, no makeup, whatever. Y'all gotta say today.
You look beautiful. You do.
Thank you. But yes, please tell them like who you are. I'm calling it your purpose walk, your business, what you naturally do.
Yes. My name is LaJoyce Kwakye, for you guys that have no idea who I am. But I'm a nurse practitioner by trade. However, I have a calling on my life to really minister in a way to women that have gone through infertility and those that have had loss, and also those that have become mothers after the journey of infertility. And that walk includes a lot of motivating and teaching, giving these women the tools to regain hope after sometimes it's shattered so easily by the medical world. So that's kind of who I am and what my purpose is. I have 2 little girls now, ages 1 and 3, and I'm married to a fabulous husband who's also in the medical field as well. But that's kind of kind of who I am in a nutshell.
Yes, yes, yes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do this plug. It's not even shameless. It is shameful if that's what you want to call it, but I'm gonna plug her. You guys need to go and follow her on YouTube. Get your waterworks and your tissues ready.
Oh, goodness.
Because even though she speaks the truth, it's gonna tug at your heartstrings, but it's absolutely gonna fill your cup at the same time.
I hope
Um,
so.
because those two little ones that she talked about, we waited for those for quite some
A
time.
long time.
And
Yes,
we're
yes. My YouTube channel is called The Joy Journey. And I do have also an Instagram page that's dedicated to that. And it's at the_Joy Journey. So, and in the, on those channels, I do try to help you guys navigate kind of the turns and twists and the ups and downs of that infertility world. So, and then I give you also some ways to keep your faith along that journey as well.
definitely. So, what most people follow me for, or I'm known for, since I'm previously the natural networker,
Yes.
they always want either tips and tricks on how to network, especially for my introverts,
Yeah.
and or how to walk in purpose or find their purpose type of
Mm-hmm.
deal. And clarity in those lines. So, for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Jateya Jones, formerly known as the Natural Networker, but founder of Jateya Jones Consulting, where we help you get clear on who you are, what you do, not how you make your money, and how to get from A to Z to make your dreams come true. So we have the ABCs to clarity. That's the puzzle. I share all of that for you guys who are new. Those of you who've been following me for a while, hi, welcome back. But I wanted you to be able to share some of your ABCs to clarity to get to where you are now with the joy journey. And so I know personally, you've always been gonna be a mom. Like Joyce was talking about being a mom, guys, when we were in middle school. She was going to be a mom. Like, regardless, we knew she was going to be a mother. So
Oh my goodness.
I know you always believed that and you accepted your I believe I can share about endometriosis,
Yes.
and that you knew that was maybe going to cause issues. So, but you accepted
Yes.
it, but you still believed. So, with that being said, like, how or what was that journey like to getting to the acceptance piece, even though
Mhm.
you always believed?
The acceptance that I would become a mother, that's what you're referring to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was hard because I got the diagnosis of endometriosis fairly in my 20s. So it was fairly young. I was having pretty much all of the symptoms and was a nurse at the time. So I kind of knew early on what those symptoms might be. So I basically went to the doctor and gave them that information to get the diagnosis of endometriosis. At that time, the doctor explained to me that it would be a very difficult road for me to become pregnant. So honestly, the acceptance of that diagnosis, it didn't, in my mind, it didn't actually doom me, like, because in, like you just said, like, I knew that I wanted to be a mother and that I would become a mother. But at points along in that journey, after I actually got married and then started having the miscarriages, and then when I started hearing from those in the medical field, my reproductive specialist, to be exact, began to tell me that it was impossible and what those numbers looked like and what my chances were, and started giving me all the statistics. That did shatter my hope. So I had hope, for a long period of time until I got those numbers. And because I was so medically driven, being a nurse, I really, fed a lot into those numbers. I regained my hope that I would become a mom with a lot of prayer, a lot of support. I surrounded myself with positivity and good energy. I allowed myself to become a part of support groups. I received counseling as I went through 1, 2, 3 losses, and really put myself in a different mind space in order to regain that confidence in my own body. And by the time I got to the third miscarriage. It was clear to me that the doctors were wrong because I was getting pregnant, as they said I would not. And even though I had not had a successful, viable pregnancy, it still was enough to reassure me that, you know, I should not pay attention to what they were telling me.
You know, I never thought about it until you just said it now, but the fact that you put hope in that, because I know there are so many women who would probably still say, because they didn't have that Bible, that
Right.
there was no hope. But the
Right.
fact that your body still kept trying, you
Yes.
did find hope in that. And then another point that you said was the acceptance. Well, I'm calling it acceptance, but the mind piece. Like the whole purpose of acceptance, when it comes to clarity, is accepting your past, whether it's good or bad, that it happened for you, not to you.
Yes.
Accepting your present, and that you can work still towards your goal no matter how old you are. And
Right.
that accepting that you deserve or you will have that future,
Right.
and then it comes to the believing piece. And so the mindset piece is huge
It
whenever
is.
you're trying to get clarity to be successful in anything, whether it's life or work, you know? So those two things that you mentioned, I was like, yep, she hit the nail on the head. I don't know if
Yeah,
better or not.
absolutely. All day long. I'm telling you, without that first part of the puzzle, I honestly do not feel it would have been possible for me to become a mom, because I feel like when your spirit is completely crushed, you actually kind of shut down your body in a way. I feel like your body responds to your energy. And I mean, it's in the Bible all over the place that you have to activate your hope in order to actualize and manifest what it is that you're hoping for. So I think that mindset is the first thing that needs to change before anything else, actually. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. And I tell people, even with just today and everything that's going on, the climate in which we live, like your mindset and that or subconscious stress can weaken your immune system with
Yes.
what makes you susceptible to any and everything else. So like if
Yes.
you really are on a journey of fertility, your mindset is a major piece of that.
Yes.
And so you also mentioned, you know, surrounding yourself with positivity and community. And so that's the whole connecting piece stood out to me. And
Yes.
so I don't know if you would have considered it networking back then, but like, what is your networking style? I know some people are, you know, all in your face or social media driven or in person. So
Right. And I'm not a networker per se. So I fall along the lines of what you were previously known as a natural networker. And I think the first part of the way that I network is through actually just being transparent, because I think that breaks down the first layer in the wall, and it allows people to see that you're relatable, and it allows you to find out how you can help them or how they may even can help you, because without sharing that, you know, everyone's just hush hush, you know, especially within our community, ladies. You know how we are. We don't like to talk about this, but I've always noticed that once I start sharing, oh my God, it's like it just starts flowing. You know, it just starts flowing. So I think building the relationships by one way of just being transparent and being yourself, being authentic to who you are, you know. Secondly, I would probably say the always notice that once I start sharing, oh my God, it's like it just starts flowing. You know, it just starts flowing. So I think building the relationships by one way of just being transparent and being yourself, being authentic to who you are, you know. Secondly, I would probably say the connecting part. So once you've developed that basis for the relationship, or when you see that there's an interest between the two of you, the second part is the connection part. So you can't walk away with never seeing that person again or hearing from that person again. So whether that connection be on social media or following up with an email or a text message, or rather that connection be sending them a card for a holiday, you know, just again showing that you're genuinely concerned for that person. And then lastly, I would probably say just building the support around that person. So, and usually you get so much more, not that you're doing it because you're getting more, but
Right.
it's just so rewarding when you can support someone or comfort someone the way that you've been comforted through a certain point in your life. And so the last part of that would definitely be the support part. So rather that be connecting them to someone that you know may be able to help them, or providing whatever type of resources that you use that may help them, or helping them with, the information that you've given, or that your knowledge base is around. I happen to work in the medical field, so I do have a lot of knowledge base where it comes to diet and things, that supplements and things that that I could help, that I can encourage. And so, yeah, I think those are the main things, and it's all relationship building for me.
And
you know
that is a natural networker. Like, this is what I preach, this is what I scream. It's crazy because people, especially us in the community, right? We feel that we have to be perfect, or we
Right.
can't show our flaws or our weaknesses. And it is a mode of protection or defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't always know who you can trust. But being authentically you, and like I tell my clients, who gonna check you, boo? Like, all day, every day. Who? You got one life to live. It
That's
is
right.
too short to be faking and fronting for whoever who don't even matter, you know?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
when you do share and you're genuinely just who you are,
Yeah.
you just naturally draw those people onto you. And one of the qualities that I love about you, being in the medical field and having a public health background and trying to be an advocate for people in the health field, right? So they go to the doctor, they scream all these numbers at you, and nobody truly explains what these numbers are. Like,
No.
I know my blood pressure is supposed to be between here and here, and now they're changing that, and they're trying to tell me my blood pressure is supposed to be lower. But nobody explains to you like really what the premise of that is.
Right.
And I feel like that is one of your natural God-given gifts, is you just naturally go into explaining, like, this
Thank
is
you.
why it's supposed to be that way. And I've told you
Mm-hmm.
time and time again, I'm like, thank you, because for me, things have to make sense. Otherwise, I ask a billion and five questions, right? So
Absolutely.
if
Yeah.
you guys have questions, when it comes to infertility, your numbers, your supplements, your health, definitely reach out to her.
Please do.
Um,
Please
yeah,
do.
I
And
said I was
and
gonna keep this short. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, even DM. Like, I'm personable. So even if it's by way of a DM, or, a comment on YouTube or what have you, I respond to every single comment that I get. So anything that you need, or any references that you may need. And you may find that on some of my YouTube videos, I may even answer some of the questions you may have.
Very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, please reach out to her. I said we were only going to keep No New Friends to like 15 minutes, just because I want to be able to be conscious of people's time around this time. But I did want to be able to share my network with you guys, because they're awesome sauce, as you can see.
As you are.
But we're still with the C part of the ABCs of clarity, and that's connecting. So like
Yes.
I said, you can find her on YouTube, Instagram, The Joy Journey, the _ Joy Journey. I think I've tagged her in the post, but I will still go back and retag her again. So be sure to follow her, guys. If you know anyone, let me rewind a little bit. Talking about our culture. Any female that has ever said she wanted to have kids and possibly does not have kids, it is not because she possibly changed her mind. It
Right.
might just be that she is
It
waiting for the
doesn't.
right one.
That's
And if
right.
she's found the right one, it could be because they are having infertility issues. So
Right.
my good old Southern cousins and them, y'all stop making ignorant comments like, well, if y'all ain't gonna give me no grandbaby, give some people grace, okay?
Yes, that's important.
And send them to Joyce.
Yeah.
If you really want a grandbaby that bad, be like, here you go, watch this. I thought this was interesting. But
Yeah.
stop with the inconsiderate comments, please and thank you. Um, and so I just thought I'd throw that out there, because I know it's, some people love selfishly.
Yeah.
And
And I will actually be building a coaching business around this. So it won't be just YouTube videos, but different forms of coaching, different materials that you guys will be able to utilize. It's all coming. So, this is my walk as being an entrepreneur, and I'm loving it. So I'm going to maximize it, and I'm going to be there for this community in any way that I can.
Oh, that's really good. I'm excited about those. So
I
yeah,
am
you
too.
guys will be able to have so much more to share with those that you love, and maybe
Yes.
even more so yourself.
Yes.
So yes, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. I'm so y'all, I'm so excited about this journey for her. Because she's lived it and she can talk it, and she can talk the health side, the personal side, and she's just an amazing bright light in general. So
thank you.
Stay tuned, follow her so you will know when those courses and things come out, and share. Yeah, just like and share. You know how this thing goes in the social media world. But yeah, so thank you guys who joined us tonight. I
Good to see you guys.
Play. And I'm trying to see who else is in here. So you guys can also share the replay with people to make it easy. Tiffany's in here. Hogan.
Hi, Tiffany.
Nicole, Kizzy. You know
Hello.
Kizzy.
I wish I could see their faces.
I know, right? I think that's all the people that you know in there. And then some of my P2P ladies. Hi, ladies. Love y'all. And so, yeah, I'll let you go get back to your my tater tot and my sugar foot. Give them a kiss for me. And
I sure will.
Have a good night. And I will
you
talk
too.
To you.
Bye.
Bye, my friend.
See you later.